Oh my God, plata.
Yeah, yeah. It's Robby Swervin, yeah, yeah. Ayy, I had to quit fucking with them name for me, so I had to leave them alone. I can't put no trust in her just cause she showed me that she only need me on. I don't need no time for me to call you on the mind that you do me wrong. I'm on the grind, you can move along my side or move it along. I had to quit fucking with them name for me, so I had to leave them alone. I can't put no trust in her just cause she showed me that she only need me on. I don't need no time for me to call you on the mind that you do me wrong. I'm on the grind, you can move along my side or move it along. No, I ain't capping when I say my heart hurt. They say follow that light at the end of the tunnel, but it's getting darker. So my life getting harder. Anything you see me flossing with, it wasn't giving, it was harder. Pay attention how they walking, cause they'll talk to you until they jaw hurt. Don't need no friends around, they only bringing me down. Be friendly and filled up with envy, but homies, I see you now. You a blood sucker like a tick, and I don't need no fleas around. They gon' throw me off the side of shit, cause they only wanna see me drown. I can't let you be my downfall, you can't be a part of my demise. Headed to the sky, trying to survive. If I let them tell it, they gon' tell a lie. Wasn't in the trenches, wasn't in the kitchen when I was out here whipping all of them pies. Wasn't in the whip when I was out here spinning, trying to see a soul leaving guy. You wasn't a part of this, wasn't facing no hardship. You the type that don't finish, be running away from the shit that you started. If it ain't about a profit, then you talking nonsense. If my time get wasted, better be money to go in my pocket. I had to quit fucking with them name for me, so I had to leave them alone. I can't put no trust in her just cause she showed me that she only need me on. I don't need no time for me to call you on the mind that you do me wrong. I'm on the grind, you can move along my side or move it along. I had to quit fucking with them name for me, so I had to leave them alone. I can't put no trust in her just cause she showed me that she only need me on. I don't need no time for me to call you on the mind that you do me wrong. I'm on the grind, you can move along my side or move it along.
I want 29 millions for it. I want 29 millions for it. Make sure you can afford it.
Presso, turn me up, boy.
Yeah. Oh my God, plata.
Yeah. Hey, I'm thumbing through all of this money. 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 Yeah, I gotta get to the bag and I'm chasing it 24/7. If they call my line and it's working, you know what I'm getting is stepping. I know they gon' hate on your grind, it's okay, you just gotta let them. Cause they gon' be stuck in the same situation and you gon' be better. Counting up all this cheddar, left to the bank like ha ha. We was thinking outside the box while they was too busy out here playing hopscotch. Baby, I'm running to the guap 4 flat, and they ain't even need to use stopwatch. Swerving high skirt to the top 4 flats, and I ain't even wanna let the car stop. I'm thumbing through all of this money. I'm thumbing keep me glizzy, but back in the day, used to keep me in deuce pound. If he really want beef, I pull up where he stay, I ain't ducking no shootout. Cause it could get ugly and niggas gon' think they gon' play with my money. I'm pulling up bustin', no conversation, I don't got no time to be holding discussion. You know how I get when they laid on my cheddar, you try to stay alive and you gotta do better. Yeah, I'm by my cheese, that American Swiss provolone, you can mix it all up with feta. I got my foot on their neck, I won't let them, cause I can't get caught walking into no shutter. Keep me a Glock and I keep up a red, way on my top, you get wet, I'm thumbing through all this money. I'm thumbing through all this money. I'm thumbing through all this money. I'm thumbing through all this money.
Nasty, freaky way, oh. Yeah, she a nasty, freaky, nasty, oh. Yeah. Young face, thick way, she gotta show me ID. Grants in the valley, got you calling me daddy. Got my bowling alley, poison like Ivy. Dehydrated with Ivy. It's Zeus, bitch. Let's get that, yeah. Young face, thick way, she gotta show me ID. The truth be hidden like the ranch in the valley. Just like my kids, I got you calling me daddy. I'm trying to eat it, got my bowling alley. Your body toxic, girl, you poison like Ivy. These niggas thirsty, dehydrated with Ivies. Booty like a button in the label, say try me. Like KFC, that macaroni's and sappies. Drizzle caramel on your chocolate, I'ma call you a Twix. Water bill sky high from the way that you drip. Open up them legs and let me kiss on them lips. She a bed wet, wake up covered in piss. We throw it back like it's Thursday. Blowing out your back like it's your birthday. Hey, I'm trying to smash it on the first day. I'm wine punch, man. I'm trying to surf waves. Unwrap your garments, you can call it a gift. To sum it up, I think you're getting the gist. Put that pussy on my tongue and make me talk with a lisp. Break off your back and make you walk with a limp. I make a nasty homeless man in a tent. I make you beat it till your arm in a splint. You a diamond, you a jewel like a gem. You worth the weight like new equipment and gems. Young face, thick waist, you gotta show me your ID. The truth be hidden like the ranch in the valley. Just like my kids, I got you calling me daddy. I'm trying to eat it, got my bowling alley. Your body toxic, girl, you poison like Ivy. These niggas thirsty, dehydrated with Ivies. Booty like a button in the label, say try me. Like KFC, that macaroni's and sappies. No Ninja Turtle got you oozing. Pussy so good, I let you move in. Shawty riding smooth like a new Benz. Keep it on it like a blue band. Keep it on it like you Benjamin Franklin. Start acting up and I'ma give you a spanking. Gon' shoot my shot like I know what you drinking. Look at the clock cause it's time to get naked. Get naked, it's time to get naked. Got mixed emotions from the way that you shake it. Especially when you drop it down and move it slow like the Matrix. Cause not just so you can call me amazing. Slow it down, speed it up. Going down, beat it up. Michael Jackson, beat it up. You're what I'm craving, I need to fall. Need to fall. Yeah, I need you. Yeah. You got a young face, big way. I just wanna see how you take it. Yeah. Young face, thick waist, you gotta show me ID. The truth be hidden like the ranch in the valley. Cartel.
just had the realest shit he heard.
Convince myself that tomorrow you'll be gone away.
Hey.
If these scars can speak, they gon' say I made mistakes. And every conversation we done had gon' fade away. Cause every dollar we spent last year we done made today. From all the shit that we done been through, this amazing grace. My daddy told me ain't no nigga, he no stayed the same. When they started getting money and that paper came. You can't compare them, Jay and Tupac, cause they ain't the same. It's like comparing new Ferraris to a paper plane. They both got the same goal, just different ETA. We jump the fence and bust a move, shit feel like GTA. Believe nothing that you hear, let's it increase your pay. And only half of what you see if you can't lead the way. So be upfront with who you fuck with, go and grind it out. Been through some shit that's on my mind that I can't cry about. And losing niggas to this shit be harder finding out. Knowing they gone and that's a fact that I'm gonna lie about. Because if heaven got a phone, I hope they know to call. So I can screen record the FaceTime and go post my dog. Niggas think that I got signed and I'm just holding off. I'm still posted in these trenches and I'm broke as y'all. I'm not the smartest where I'm from, just not a know-it-all. I know when shit get deep, you never get the folks involved. I'm buying dirty guns in case I feel like smoking dog. Busters noodle about this beef, shit feel like stroganoff. We follow protocol, these other niggas always hard to find when it's go time. Pistols bust on and off the camera, bitch, it's showtime. You ain't seen no progress cause you call it off with no grind. Snake and I can see it in your face that you pick both sides. 100 is the goal and I ain't even seen a buck yet. When niggas want and never do enough and make me upset. Niggas shot my bro and I ain't get a chance to bust that on my kids. I'ma flip the whole car next time it's suspect tryna win. Ain't no back-to-back losses again. Be a saint and die broke or keep ballin' and sin. And ain't no shaking back, they place you in that coffin you in. So we gon' ball until we all gonna win.
Yeah, I hear myself. What's up, everybody? It's your boy right here.
I don't feel
LoKey.
properly prepared. I feel like I just got dissed. y'all playing with me.
What's up? What's up? It's your boy LoKey with Lavish Connections Radio, alongside me with Robyn Right.
Who's always right.
But not
go ahead and get slapped. Ooh, I felt my mother hand. You did a backhand and the mama's get. I felt it itching. Like I felt this heat on my hand. Like you know how little kids say something smart and you did it and you be like pop it.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like my hand, and I had to pull it back. I had to pull back my hand because I knew.
Right.
You was going to say something smart.
Yeah, Robyn wrong tonight.
No, I'm never wrong, child.
Oh, that's
my child. Hey, what's up to my boy, Joe Eid? What's up with you? He said, what's good?
Oh, okay. What's up, Joe Eid?
And, we was shouting everybody out on the chat.
Shout out to them strolls. See what I got on?
I'm sleepy. I just feel
tired. Baby. Shout out to Astros.
I just felt sleepy all of a sudden.
Yeah. I was catching it too. I should have had me a Red Bull.
Hey, but you know what? Okay, so we was talking about the Astros, and congratulations. I'm going to give y'all props. You know, I am right here in Texas. I mean, I've been here, 10 years? I might as well go ahead and say I'm kind of like family, you know what I mean? But I wanted to say that it's not funny. I'm not going to laugh. Okay? About the video we just saw with... Ted Cruz, man, he almost got banged up. Bang, bang.
Yeah.
At the Astros parade, why somebody throw a can at that man?
I don't know.
Look, y'all ain't got to throw things at people. Just vote.
Yeah. People love being malicious.
They gonna be what's that word? You know, you just antagonistic and confrontational.
Yeah.
But y'all. For real. You can't throw a can at the man's hurt head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we got to do better. But I giggled a little, but it's not funny, y'all, because he could have really got hurt.
For real, though.
You know, just like they did old boy Nancy Pelosi's husband. I mean, that was crazy. Like, he's still, you know, he had to do surgery and everything else. What is going on over there? You just wiggling around and.
No, I'm screwed up. But yeah, I heard about that too. And it, you know, it's been a lot going on. And we're gonna touch on tonight, especially in the world of hip hop again.
Just everywhere is look. Okay, you gonna get okay. Well, let me let you go into hip hop because you know what I want to transition into.
Okay? Yeah.
Oh, say, is that a hint? By the dawn's
Oh,
early,
vote.
I'm not happy about
voting.
So anyway, but go ahead and let's talk about part 2. Shout out to our team, our LCR contributors, Bridge. We're gonna hear from later from Hip Hop Period, and then our sis Constance C from Queen Scene. She couldn't be here tonight. Her and Chris Winter Robinson is doing their thing at one of their events. But you know, shout out to them.
Shout out Sky's Kitchen.
Yeah, Sky's Kitchen, not just tea. You know, Triumph Entertainment. My partner Derek Parker, Genius. From Untapped Unlimited, who you guys had your first show. I missed it. I had COVID. Yeah, did y'all thing last Saturday. That's going to be every Saturday from 6 to 9 Central Standard Time. You know, Kawanda, Tracy from Black Diamond Events of Houston, and Envision. Who else? We got Steve, ATXO.
ATXO Radio. Yeah.
We, you know, just everybody, you know, shout out to it's such a grand team. It's such a grand team. So yeah, but anyway, go ahead because you've been itching. You've been talking about this all week.
Well, I mean, because I don't see it dying off anytime soon. But the whole takeoff situation, I know it's been blogger heavy since last Tuesday of the man's death, and I'll just say that, man, it's just some crazy times we're in as far as the world of hip hop, because I never seen this many artists drop like flies back to back, like it's a domino effect.
You can't even say that. It's been happening for a while.
Well, with so many major artists, yeah.
I mean, starting with, I'll go there. Starting with Tupac and Biggie. Ever since that started, it's just started a trend of us taking each other out.
But I'm just saying though, but then, but I'm just saying, like, as far as recent, like, it's like back to back, like every month or every 2 months it's a.
Well, you know, you're right, but I'm gonna get deeper with it. It's been back to back crime in Chicago, Pittsburgh, Ohio,
all
different
over,
places right now.
over. Even
California, here of young brothers and young sisters being slaughtered in these streets.
Yeah.
You know, so we're making a big deal. It's a hip hop artist, but this is a epidemic in the black community. You know, it's just that we happen, you know, these people are in the public eye.
Right.
So, I mean, just as much attention should be shown, not just to artists, but also to just everyday people who are losing their lives every day, you know, and I'm sorry to hear what happened. I think what bothers me is that with hip-hop, which has had such an impactful effect on not just the black community, but the community, everybody. It's been the hip-hop culture has been so effective in how people have, it's changed the way people walk, the way they talk, the way
they dress,
the words they use. You know, it's a whole culture, how they swag, the clothing, the art. And so this brings me to what I was a little fussy about, and we talked about this morning a little bit. I look at all these tweets. I follow a lot of artists, you know, all those talented people. I sure would. I mean, they're making their money. They deserve it. They're good at their craft. But all these people that have supported these artists to become famous, to become rich, it'd be nice if they turn back around and give some good advice to their people who follow them, their fans. Like, you know, instead of like, watch me on TikTok, and you know, I'm gonna sell out this concert here and there, and if you want this and that, or buy my tennis shoes, how about all y'all go to the voting booths?
Somebody brought that up today.
Because that bugs me.
Somebody brought up Yeah. Somebody brought that same topic. Yeah, we all need to be encouraged to vote.
Yeah, and not just vote, but just even like taking care of each other. And starting businesses and getting your education and, you know what I mean?
Trade schools,
you know, being a family person, you know what I mean? Being an example for your kids, some of the young dads and moms. I'm not hearing that type of advice, you know, from those who could really be impressionable among our young people. And I think that we, you know, not we, but those who have made it big and they're doing their thing, don't forget to reach back to the community and get some good advice and sound advice and direction instead of worrying about, you know, you got to make your money and all that. But y'all,
don't worry about clout. Don't worry about being trendy.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to do that because it's a part of, you know, your craft and how you make money. But, I mean, I did not hear a lot of impressionable, you know, strong, impactful artists say crap about getting out here and voting.
That's facts.
And that's, you know, people died and bled for that opportunity. And what's happening is a lot of our privileges are being peeled back little by little because y'all not saying nothing because y'all distracted. Y'all would rather watch a reality show or rather be, you know, worrying about what's going on in somebody's unrealistic life that you think is real.
TikTok.
You know, meanwhile, back at the ranch, you know, we're losing all types of privileges, you know, and it's being done under our noses because we are distracted by things that really we've made a priority that's not even real life. That's you know, facts. I mean, I enjoy being stimulated with entertainment. Mm-hmm. You know, I enjoy, you know, watching things and I enjoy laughter, but, you know, we got a responsibility, a social responsibility to each other. Yeah, everybody ain't gonna make, you know, a whole bunch of money being an athlete or being a, you know, a star or whatever. Some folks, you know, we trying to just make it from day to day. And while that's inspiring, you know, we are the ones that, whatever decisions are not made that we're not being a part of helping make those decisions, it's going to impact our future generation.
Yeah, I feel that. And two, it just takes that one person in their corner to kick in the reality of, you know what, if this doesn't pan out, try this.
Right.
You know, there's nothing wrong with getting it. There's nothing wrong with trade.
I would love to see an Alicia Keys or, I'm trying to think of big artists. I mean, that right now, and I'm not saying she's not big, but in the hip hop realm, I would love to see some artists where they got their finger up at the booth, like, I voted, and got the sticker on.
Right.
You're like, yeah, I'm here. I might be, you know, a star or whatever, but I'm here in the booth voting. Right. You know, like, you know, just show them, walk with, you know, like that song he said, walk what you talk, or whatever that is, or that our boy that we lost. You know, y'all come on. We talk about, and I thought about this too, and I think we talked about this, how Kanye be going left with his stuff. At least Kanye talking about something. Yeah. At least he has some sort of convictions of his own we might not agree with, but, you know, he finds that that's just as important as selling a record.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You know, so we got to do better, y'all. I'm telling you.
We as a people.
Come on, because we've been in a haze, a fog, a daze for a minute. You know, and I'm telling you, y'all, when it hits you and you realize it, it's gonna be too late.
You know, it's, you know, since this whole takeoff situation, you know what, it kind of drained my energy for the last 2 or 3 days, and I'm gonna tell you something. I had to switch it up. Mm-hmm. I started listening. I went all the way back. Started listening to me some rock, some old George Michael and stuff like that.
Wham.
You know, you know what? I even tapped into country now.
Oh, I love country. I've been watching this show called Nashville. Mm-hmm. That joint is good. I was just telling Robbie, I'm gonna start writing some country music. I mean, that's really where the money is. I don't care what anybody says, and I'm not saying it just to do it for money, but you know, there's a soulfulness to it.
Yeah, yeah. You know, when I
appreciation for it.
Because usually, okay, when I go from rap, when I get a little burned out on the hip hop, I'll go to jazz. Yeah. And that's it outside of rap. Yeah. But when I slap the country on, I'm like, you know what? My soul, I don't know, my soul feels lighter. Mm-hmm. Like,
it's the storytelling. And then, you know, jazz, I mean, there's so much, you know, all the music genres all are relative, and they all, you know, have, are just have an effect on, even with R&B and vice versa. R&B has a lot to do with, and the rhythm of hip-hop, which comes from the ancestry, has affected all kinds of music. It's all relative, but, you know, I think that it's good that to listen to different things and what have you and be diverse.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to see more from us because you know why? Our young people are brilliant.
Yeah.
But what I love even more about our young people is not only are they brilliant and gifted, they are courageous. They don't have no fear.
No.
And them, that's the game changers. That's the game changers.
Yeah.
You know, they I just would like if we could get them focused on, you know, a direction of, you know, making sure that our community is protected and rebuilt, man. And even through their art, you know what I mean? Heck, yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna see what Robby's up to, but I was thinking we got an interview today.
Yeah, we do, and I think later on throughout the segment, my man Bridge's supposed to be chiming in.
Well, he's actually if you look at the name of the show, it says Hip Hop Period Presents, because oftentimes a lot of our artists are presented by Hip Hop Period.
Yeah.
Red has brought us LaDalia, but the majority of the artists that we've had, except for you know, I'd say Lady Shacklin and Eson, who are Austin natives, but out of our interviews, the rest have been presented by Hip Hop Period. So we've got Hip Hop Period Presents today. Deon can rap. That's our artist that we're going to be interviewing today. When Robby gets a chance to come back through, I know he's running around, you know, turning switches and doing lighting and writing on flashcards. We'll listen to a cut or two from him, and then we gonna chop it up with him and you know, call you know, Deon can rap on. I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about his name too. That's gonna be pretty cool to find out. I kind of dig it because it's to the point. So once Robby gets a chance to you know, line up one of his songs, we'll listen to like maybe one of his songs. I'm not sure how many songs do we have by Deon can rap. About 2 or 3, I think I saw in the queue. If we could just play one song, and then we'll get him on the phone while that song is being played. Okay, so let's just do the one for now, and then we'll get him on the phone.
And then play the other one after that one.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Just whatever. You just hit play. Let me know when to stop talking, and we'll go from there, and I'll get him on the line.
I'm living in this world, troubles all around, trying to build a place to live and set freedom right now. I'm living in this world, troubles all around, trying to build a place to live and come see about me.
It's the last and evil times, no surprises. Me against the world, will the odds win? Young nigga killing with no conscience, dark skies, I can't even recognize who God is. Black lives at risk, this is not a myth. Arm raised up, guns and black fists. Color don't matter, you not exempt. Kids 5 and 6, where do God exist? I looked at my reflection and I got a glimpse. Good and evil, it's a battle, so which side you pick? The fight is within, I straddle the fence. All change ain't good, I'm trying to make it make sense. They raising the rent, guess what, today the 5th? Gentrified, look outside, cross is slit. To my neck in debt, trying not to drown. Screams from crime scenes, I'm haunted by the sounds. Wow.
I'm living in this world, troubles all around, trying to build a place to live and set freedom right now. I'm living in this world, troubles all around, trying to build a place to live and come see about me.
All role models demonized with no sympathy. No chill, life is hell for black celebrities. High in pain, smoking heavily. Will I make it out this maze, Frankie Beverly? I emerged from the traps, roaches and rats. Want a pat on the back for being the token black? Sorry, I just can't relate to it. Mass shootings, you rather talk about Drake music. Black man found hung, rooted suicide. A lot of us alive, but we dead inside. The revolution won't be televised. They'll tweet it first, even Stevie can see your thirst. When you look like me, it seems worse. 18, he's on a shirt, I seen me in the hearse. They shot him in his neck, he bled out on the ground. Pain is seeing the mother bury her only child. Wow.
I'm living in this world, troubles all around. Trying to build a place to live in, set freedom right now. I'm living in this world, troubles all around. Trying to build a place to live in, come see about me.
Indeed, these MCs need work, or is it only me? I feel like I'm quarantined. Loaded with the mask on before COVID. Watch what you saying, they play your records to decode it. So stay focused, can be your last at any moment. I seen so many people broken, I just think I'm chosen. By God, been down, I rise, they watch. But what is time when teachers need a gun on their side? Students more than 12 killed, black men jails filled. Thinking to myself, this must be a hell feel hot. Riding with my Glock playing Pop Smoke. Outlaw, live my life by a Pac quote. Only God can judge me, pray for better days. Ducking strays and pray I don't become prey. In this living hell can feel the fire blaze. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, I walk up out the flames.
I'm living in this world, troubles all around. Trying to build a place to live in, set freedom right now. I'm living in this world, troubles all around. Trying to build a place to live in. Come see about me. Come see about me. Come see about me.
We about to interview you now. Okay, we are back. We are about to interview Deon Canrap. And we've got him on the air. Deon, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, let me turn that around.
Oh yeah, that's super clear. What's up, Deon? How you doing there?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Everything's sounding good, man. I like that.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. Just doing what I can for the culture, you know.
I'm saying that was hip hop. That was hip hop.
Yeah. It brought me back to like the 90s.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Yeah, man. I like to call it timeless. You know, that timeless sound.
Yeah.
That sound that ain't going nowhere. Now, are you out of Cincinnati too?
Yeah, born and raised. Yep.
Okay.
So Deon, what got you started? What got you?
I like to say hip hop kind of like, or rap, if you will, chose me, man. I started so early that I like to think it kind of chose me.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. So y'all had like battles, or you say in what way?
It started. Not to cut you off. I'm sorry.
Oh, you good?
It started off as ciphers. You know, my uncle and my older cousins. I used to just hear them rapping and rhyming, and I just wanted to do it. I was like 5 years old, and you know, I just kind of like jumped into it. I was already reading Dr. Seuss books and all, you know, everything that kind of influenced rhyming already. So I was just ready, man. I was just ready to do it.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, that's one thing about the musical journey. It's best to start off young. It don't matter when you start, right?
Well, it's in you.
Right.
It's already up in there. But let me ask you a question. Sorry to interrupt you, partner.
Oh, you
how did you meet Bridge?
How did I meet Bridge? It's crazy. I think I don't even remember how we met exactly. I think, if I can recall, I think he heard an album I put out and he kind of like reached out to me, and then I found out that he was like the OG already. You know what I mean? He was already kind of like locked in with people that I already knew. Mm-hmm. So it kind of felt natural, you know.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, there's been a lot of great music coming out of Cincinnati. Would you say Cincinnati is slowly becoming a mecca, a hip hop mecca? Bridge is on. Bridge, you want to answer that?
Hey, what's up, Bridge? How you doing there?
Yo, what's happening?
Hey, Bridge.
What's up, Bridge?
What's up, Bridge?
Yeah, I'm doing.
We missed you last week.
Hey man, I'm so sorry. I'm just running around like a chicken over here. They think I'm like 20 people over here.
Yeah, that happens. Life happens.
But did you hear my question?
What's that?
Yeah. I did. My opinion, her question was.
Go. Tell him what the question was.
Do I feel like Cincinnati is a kind of like a mecca of talent in the rap realm, hip hop realm? And my answer to that is, I think Cincinnati has always been important to hip hop and always been important to music. It's just us getting the recognition for it.
Right.
If you will, you know what I mean. But I think Cincinnati has always been a mecca for talent. Right now, I think it's more camaraderie amongst the artists than ever.
Excellent.
Maybe Mark can speak on that. I don't know, but this era seems like it's more camaraderie amongst the artists than ever, and I'm excited to see where it's gonna go.
Tell us about that, Bridge.
Yeah, it's definitely a town that's full of talent, hip hop artists. To just piggyback off of what Deon said, hip hop has always been an influence. Cincinnati's always been an influence to hip hop. And I'll just break it down for you as simple as this. The most used, the most sampled breakbeat in the history of hip-hop was generated and created right here in Cincinnati. It's James Brown, the funky drummer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fun fact, man. That's my wife's cousin, man.
What?
The funky drummer. And then if you take it further, you got the West Coast sound. All they did was jack the Ohio players and Bootsy Collins.
Yeah.
And, we've always had a part of this. The problem
we've given ourselves to music.
Cincinnati is we just now, this generation, Deon's generation and younger, have learned how to capitalize on it.
Yeah.
Everybody before that has been just fans and consumers, but these young kids is going for it.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do.
Just talking about the brilliance of these young rising stars right now. They're brilliant right now.
Yeah.
Courageous.
And too, being the fact there's so many outlets to get out there too. I mean, social media, of course. I mean, you got your TikToks, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I mean, so you got that. So,
Deon can rap. Question, not question, but one thing that just stood out to me that you said was the camaraderie, because we're talking about all this violence going on with these hip hop artists, but yet Cincinnati, it seems like you're going in the opposite direction and pulling together collaboratively with your
this. I mean, as far as the music realm of it all, we seem to be going towards just high vibrations versus the low vibrations, for lack of a better term, and those artists are just building relationships, making good music together, and they just doing, I guess, what the forefathers didn't do.
Right, and that's good, man. Bringing that camaraderie. Let me ask a question for both of you. What did y'all take? How did y'all take the whole takeoff situation, which happened about a week ago? You
can go first, Mark.
I'm kind of still speechless. Like, every day that goes by, it kind of hits me a little different. Because one, it took me a minute to embrace the Migos. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them OGs that took a minute to understand and interpret the style. But after that part, simply even if I didn't like his music, you know what I'm saying? It's a unnecessary tragedy. But we as entertainers and people in the music business, we also have to know how to move and respect the situations at hand. And obviously we're not doing a good job of that.
Yeah, not at all. I was in the store the other day, and I didn't mean to cut you off, Deon. I was in the store the other day, in the convenience store, and I look at the rap snacks. You know how all these rappers are on these rap snacks bags, and they got different flavors for each type of chips. Well, I see the Migos more than any rapper.
Well, here.
Well, probably.
That's a fact. He not lying. I've seen a lot of that too. They actually, I like their chips. They're actually good.
and you know what? When I went in the store the other day, it was kind of hard for me to just look at the rap snacks bag. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all three of them on there, and now that Takeoff is no longer with us, it's just like it just won't feel the same, you know.
For me, like, of course, besides him being Takeoff and a part of a famous group, like Mark said, it's definitely an unfortunate death. Yeah. I took it a little close to home because me and my uncle, we are 5 years apart, so we grew up like brothers, and we started this music quest together, and you know what I mean. I just kind of took it close to home to be like, whether it be me or him in that situation, how would I have handled it?
Right.
And at I think Quavo is 30 years old. So, I mean, at 30 years old, I'm 35 now. I'm not saying I'm much mature to him. But at 30 years old, could I have walked away without saying the extra, you know what I mean? Without having to say anything extra? Yeah. No, I don't think I would have been able to do that. So I can't judge Quavo for what happened. I can't judge anybody but the people that was acting ignorant in that incident. And it's just unfortunate, man, because we still saying RIP to rappers in 2022, and we probably still gonna say that, in the future. And it's just crazy that they make it to this level of success and can't even enjoy it. You know what I mean?
It seemed like too the rappers who just dropping like flies is like the trending topic, and the culture seems okay with it.
But why are they dropping like flies? We're talking about the culture, y'all.
Yeah.
But who's taking them from here?
Us. I mean,
when we say us, I know it's our own people, but are these random people? Are these envious people? Are these people that have beef? Is this people that
it's people that's a part of, I guess, if you want to say the greater scheme of it all, because it's all products of ignorance anyway. Not saying and not disrespecting any other dead, but a lot of the artists that have died sensibly, I mean, just go back to their music. We don't have to. We don't even have to iterate. Just go back to their music and listen to what they said that they was on and what they was doing.
Right.
And whatever that you put into the universe is going to come back to you, whether you live in it or not. You can speak something into existence that wasn't even there.
Yeah, and then even get in the studio, be careful it's kind of like being careful what you say, because you could be talking to spirits. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I heard that DJ Quick said it on one of his tracks.
I feel like you are talking to spirits. Music is one of the closest things to God, I feel like.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Oh yeah. So I just wanted to ask, get y'all's opinions on that or whatever.
But there's a
R.I.P. Takeoff. So
R.I.P. And there's a deeper thing to me, because so far in these past few deaths that we've discussed on our radio show, just in the past, month and a half, I'm concerned about, like I said, the people that are also taking the life. Well, two things: how we're walking and not paying attention to our surroundings, or being realistic about, just keeping our head on a swivel. And then the second thing is, when I said that, I meant that really deeply. Who is taking the lives? Are these the everyday people that's looking at you with your brand new kicks and you flashing your money? I mean, why these are everyday people that's taking them out, or what?
It's a little bit of everything.
That's so much of a wide answer question. Like, there's so many answers you can give to that. You know what I mean?
Let me just interject. If you haven't been in them little private social scenes where the star and the entertainer and the local street dude is, all in one little area. If you haven't been in that environment, there's a group of people that yearn to be a part of that environment. They want to get there. There's a group of people that's in that environment that's jealous and hate the fact that they're not at the top of the food chain in that circle. So you got a lot of jealousy and hate involved when you bring up a rapper who's making money, who's moving around.
Yeah.
That you got so many people who want to be the rapper and want to have the look and want to do those things, and they don't know how to emote it or go get it themselves, so they want to rob and take, or they want to use any situation or advantage, any situation to take advantage of something. You know what I'm saying? Like that dice game. We don't know exactly what happened, but you can rest assured that it was some jealousy, envy, and hate in that fucking circle. In that circle. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
Because there was a time. I mean, it's like a double thing. There was a time when you had management, you had bodyguards, etc., and then you had your folks up in New York who just be on the block chilling. You didn't worry about that, because when hip hop had first started out, from what I recall growing up, everybody was just vibing off of the art and culture and the ability to reflect and express lyrically, rhythmically, right on the street corner, whether it was some, what is it we used to bring around?
Artistic.
What was the stuff we used to bring when we used to do, we would be break dancing, the little, linoleum, and the box and all that. So it was just an art where it wasn't so, you didn't look at it as like, wow, you look at it as like, oh, that's Busy B, or that's,
And one thing I want to definitely make clear is that, the streets, quote unquote, has always been a part of hip hop. It's street dudes that were DJs and were MCs and were break dancers. But I'll say this: when the music business got, I'll say, wind of it all and exploited the ignorance of it all and pushed it to the forefront, that's when culture itself got diluted. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's a street culture for sure.
Oh,
They saw dollar signs in the ignorance.
Speak that knowledge and the manipulation.
And the whole culture as a whole.
And the manipulation from those with the puppet strings up top.
Let me take it. Let me tie them strings up for y'all.
I like that.
Back in the 80s when Scholar Rock got killed.
Okay. Yeah.
Down Bronx.
Yeah.
All right. Some people didn't even know what Scholar Rock looked like.
Right.
But they made a song, Self-Destruction.
I remember that. That was my song too.
The streets, like Deon said, those guys got involved in the music business to get away from the streets. Not to glorify the street, they was trying to leave the street.
Because you got to think, hip hop was giving dudes from the streets jobs,
Yeah, that's what I said. It's from the streets.
Well, and it's deeper because hip hop wasn't about jobs. It was about.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, I'm just saying what it came from was just that need to
the expression.
The expression and the arts were cut off, and we.
Hip hop is an art form, y'all.
Yeah.
It's so different than any other art. It's art.
Yeah.
That body of work that MC lays over a track, his voice is an instrument. Those instrumentations, that's the paint. You know what I'm saying? That's the canvas. All of that is art. And then you had break dancing, you had true graffiti, you had all these things that made up the culture. Again, corporate America got in and exploited the culture.
Exploitation, that's the word I was looking for.
They picked the pieces that they could monetize, and just so happens that the big monetization is in negativity, gangster, murder, all that. So now we don't have a balance. Now we just got a one-sided story. But there've been artists since the beginning of time that have been making conscious, righteous music.
We'll make the blatant comparison. Okay, let's use Tupac. While Tupac was alive, mainly they showed us the ignorant side of Tupac. Let's be honest. They showed us the him acting a fool in court, him acting a fool in interviews, and we didn't really see the intellectual side until after he died.
Yeah.
So that alone showed you the agenda that they had to push to you that hip hop was bad, hip hop was gangster. He always said, like, I'm not a gangster rapper. You know, they made that. They put that slogan on.
I mean, if you listen to his lyrics and the way he finessed them words, we didn't need anybody to tell us he was an intelligent being. I mean,
can articulate.
His articulation.
Yes.
That's facts. You know, he was in touch definitely with Black America, but we speaking to the ignorant masses that only knew thugs like Tupac. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just real quick, Robert was saying how they was, the powers that be are selling that drama.
Oh yeah.
And what is it? Trauma.
And
then shout out to Chris Winter Robinson and Constance C from Queen Scene. They are shouting us out on the chat overlay, and I just wanted to say what's up also to Joe Eid. So, but continue, my brothers, continue.
Music sales are low for what that music that we talking about. That's kind of like killing the culture. Ironically, right now, it's a fact that people are not really gravitating towards that type of music right now. The rappers that we think are really, they're not really doing the numbers that you think right now.
It's the bamboozlement. Yeah.
I mean,
once you have a hit, you can make millions off of shows though. That's why you see the rappers
and
with the chain.
And that's where the money has always come in. It's from the touring and performing. And you all have been genius in how you all changed the game where you don't need a label to sign you per se to be successful, and y'all, people can go online and get stuff. Like they don't have to spend all this money.
The internet definitely changed the game.
Y'all changed it.
The internet, I'll say it took out the middleman.
Yeah.
Too, but I will say this: any independent still have lawyers.
Oh, I mean that's within it. If you're in the field, you should have an entertainment lawyer. I don't care.
Entertainment.
I go to traffic court with a lawyer.
I mean, no, that's it. If you start a business, you should have a lawyer. I mean, you always have something on retainer.
Yeah.
That and an accountant. That's what my mother told me.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Bridge.
The internet changed the game, but the algorithm changed it again.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to figure all that out.
You're right. Yeah. The algorithm, because then you can.
The algorithm is the solution it's the solution for the losses that they would have taken if the internet would have just run wild.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So they had to. Okay, I'm going into my voting stuff because I'm still mad about the voting situation. But they had to redistrict. You know how they do the gerrymandering?
Right.
That's what they did musically.
Right. Basically. That's so they can stay in control.
Pretty much.
The virtual middleman.
Yeah,
algorithm.
The algorithm is the middleman. So that's the new middleman.
In a sense.
But the key to that is to find ways to be creative to break it. That's
and
the whole deal.
Who's behind the algorithm?
Don Cheadle. Didn't you see Space Jam 2?
Yeah. What's his name? Mark.
Robby said Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, Zuckerberg. Yeah.
Somebody's behind that algorithm. The hackers are getting paid.
Controlling what you see, because I swear, me and my wife can have a conversation about. Let's say, I don't know, let's have a conversation about yarn. My phone is going to start showing me things about yarn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be on Facebook. I won't even write this down, y'all. I'll be thinking about it, and it'll pop up. Sweaters, boots on sale.
That's scary.
And I'm like, oh, Matrix.
It's called geofencing. Once they figure out what you like and what you don't like, every click, every time you do something, that's why, just to bring it back to the music, it's imperative for you to find out where your audience is and you market to your audience.
That's it.
I look at it this way. We speaking of all of these, we always have good conversation. Again, this is Bridge from Hip Hop Period, and you've got this wonderful, special, intelligent, gifted guest, Deon Canrap. We got my homeboy LoKey. I'm Robin Wright. We got Robby Swervin handling a lot of the production and engineering. I want to close us out, but I want to move towards where we can find your music. besides going to Hip Hop Period TV or hiphop.com.
Word. Everywhere. Just type in Deon Canrap, DEON Canrap, CANRAP, and I'm on literally every streaming platform.
So I came in late. Y'all already played this music?
Well, no, actually, we only played one song. We're going to play both songs again. During the 15 minutes fire.
Oh, y'all showing me love. I didn't know y'all was gonna play more than one joint.
Oh yeah, because we get to do what we want on Lavish Connections.
Yeah,
we do us.
I feel that.
Yeah.
You know, when you got lovers of music, playing lovers of music expressions. Come on now, that is a relationship. That, you know what I'm saying? That's a romance. You know,
and if you could put a title on my style of music, it's just grown man rap.
And I love it.
Hey,
I love it.
Hey, it'll never get old to us. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
I love it.
But on our radio station, we get to do what we want, and that's what I love. We love music. That's why we have Bridge as a part of this, as a contributor, because of the love and the seasoned knowledge of this whole culture.
Hey Deon, before we get into the song, before you came on, I was telling Robyn that with all this stuff going on in hip hop, it kind of had a little damper on my energy, right?
Yeah.
So, for the first time in a long time, I never really tapped into country music. But when I did the other day, my spirit just felt so light. Like it felt like I just got up out of bed and just felt light. You know
what? It's low key. It's not even amazing or weird that you say that. Mm-hmm. It's really facts because we all going through it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give you a couple quick examples. I seen a rapper that I've been following that I know well. Mm-hmm. He just flat out said, "I'm tired of dropping this music like this. I'm about to drop some music for God." That was today. An artist that I have been rocking with for a long time, even prior to Moach. Mm-hmm. And I could see him making a transition in, and he made a full-blown transition. Now, Deon even mentioned that was one of the first rappers he ever met when he went to Atlanta. But this brother is he's singing faith-based music over trap beats. And, you know what I'm saying? He talking about God over trap beats. And you got to really listen, even though he talking about God. So he's going to reach the masses if it's done right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because you can consume it. It's not churchy.
Yep, right.
Well, Bridge, were you on GoGo? I tried to talk you up on GoGo Live where they were shouting us out on GoGo Live. Did you ever see your tag on that in the GoGo radio station in DC?
No, I missed that.
Well, one thing they had that they were playing live, they were live in church. They have GoGo music in a lot of the churches in DC.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So you're going to hear the hip hop. You're going to hear it. Because it is what it is. Like we talked about earlier, it's all relevant. Mm-hmm. But look, y'all, we got 2 minutes, and I want to get his songs in. So anybody you want to shout out before we play at least a part of the mashup? We get Deon Canrap's music in.
Me, Deon Canrap. You talking to me?
Yeah. Anybody you want to shout out?
Shout out my wife and kids, man.
Oh, shout out to him. Shout out to him. Yes, sir.
All right, well, go ahead.
And Deon said he got grown man music, and that's the other balance. You know what I'm saying? Because when you listen to this music, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's some grown man music. You know what I'm saying? It's mature.
Yeah.
We done with that. We done with that kid stuff.
All right, well, we done with it, so let's go ahead because I want the audience to be able to hear his song. So let's get it, Robby. Shout out to you guys. Thank you, Deon Canrap, but we want to get you back on here again, talking that knowledge.
Of course.
Okay, party people in the house. You're about to witness something you've never witnessed before. The Grand MC like this.
Before the needle touched the record, I grabbed the mic like a weapon. They crown me like a fight broke out. I'm kicking rhymes like I'm it, man. Since I had the Huffy with the broke kickstand, I used to hustle just to eat rallies. Baby face glow, feeling like Antonio, straight out of Cincinnati. Hey man, you know the deal, keep it real, bro. The weed with the Henny make you feel it more. Dipping low, baby, don't be difficult. I'm singing, sipping Merlot, it helped me hit the notes. I give them hope where they thought it wasn't. Wrote my lyrics like literature, now I'm rap's prime minister. I saw it written in the hieroglyphics, they call it graffiti. Can't read it, you gotta feel it. When rap was life, was you there, do you remember? If not, then write it down, take a picture. Don't forget that it's been a minute since you heard a hit.
Line clear.
Can't nobody give it to you quite.
Line clear.
You just another sucker. So tell me, are you a rapper or a
MC?
It's been a minute since you heard it.
Line clear.
Can't nobody give it to you quite.
Line clear.
You just another sucker. So tell me, are you a rapper or a I got the flow your favorite rappers like. We don't rap alike, so they envious. I move the crowd like the venue switched. I rhyme serious. And father these rappers, the boy in the hood evolved into furious. Give me the motherfucking gun tray, cause it's my own neighborhood and I don't feel safe. Temporary plates, gas up the bucket and I'm on the way. Don't mind these diamonds in my roly face. A wise man told me hustle motivate. Came from nothing, now I run it like a stolen base. Hip hop like records filling up milk crates. She said her first love was rap, that's a deal break. This for them niggas in the trap, behind them still gates. In front of the store, the co-ed dorms. This is the culture that I do it for, keep moving it forward. But when it come to rap, please remember, don't forget that it's been a minute since you heard a hit.
Line clear.
Can't nobody give it to you quite.
Line clear.
You just another sucker.
MC.
So tell me, are you a rapper or a
MC?
It's been a minute since you heard a hit.
Line clear.
Can't nobody give it to you quite.
Line clear.
You just another sucker.
MC.
So tell me, are you a rapper or a
MC?
You can see the hustle in my eyesight. Close my eyes and see dollar signs. I got Obama ties. Presidential in that luxury car I never drive. Let my wife whip it while I'm rolling trees in it. Time to manifest. Old school dresser with the tech. Loaded like a new rapper. Swear your whole crew cowards. I ball like Kawhi. Check my new balance. They eager to see the kid like a new parent. City king of boom bap. Bitch, I don't care if you do rap. I switch birds, no scooter app. Who was that? It's Deon, DCR, got a booty slap. All my fault was that your mom just that slang audio. Raw shit, live by the code of 5%. And fuck you rappers, I'm your father figure. Darker liquor with no chaser than mind shaper. 9 with the laser, crooked cop annihilator. It's been a minute since you heard a hit.
Line clear.
Can't nobody give it to you quite.
Line clear.
You just another sucker.
MC.
So tell me, are you a rapper or a
MC?
It's been a minute since you heard a hit. Can't nobody give it to you quite.
Line clear.
You just another sucker.
MC.
So tell me, are you a rapper or a That it's been a minute since you heard a hit.
Line clear.
Can't nobody give it to you quite.
Line clear.
You just another sucker.
MC.
So tell me, are you a rapper or a
MC?
It's been a minute since you heard it.
Line clear.
Can't nobody give it to you quite.
Line clear.
You just another sucker.
MC.
So tell me, are you a rapper or a
MC? I'm living in this world.
That's what I love.
Troubles all around. Trying to build a place to live in. Set freedom right now.
Like you,
I'm living in this world.
no music,
Troubles all around.
it's gonna be up to y'all to
Trying to build a place to live in. Come see about me.
It's the last of evil times, no surprises. Me against the world, will the odds win? Young nigga killing with no conscience. Dark skies, I can't even recognize who God is. Black lives at risk, this is not a myth. Arm raised up, guns and black fists. Color don't matter, you not exempt. Kids 5 and 6, where do God exist? I looked at my reflection and I got a glimpse. Good and evil, it's a battle, so which side you pick? The fight is within, I straddle the fence. All change ain't good, I'm trying to make it make sense. They raising the went. Guess what, today the 5th. Gentrified, look outside, cross the slit. To my neck in debt, trying not to drown. Screams from crime scenes, I'm haunted by the sounds. Wow.
I'm living in this world, troubles all around. Trying to build a place to live in, set freedom right now. I'm living in this world, troubles all around. Trying to build a place to live in, come see about me.
All role models demonized with no sympathy. No chill, life is hell for black celebrities. High in pain, smoking heavily. Will I make it out this name's Frankie Beverly? I emerged from the traps, roaches and rats. Want a pat on the back for being a token black? Sorry, I just can't relate to it. Mass shootings, you rather talk about Drake music. Black man found hung, rooted suicide. A lot of us alive, but we dead inside. The revolution won't be televised. They'll tweet it first, even Stevie can see your thirst. When you look like me, it seems worse. 18, he's on a shirt, I seen me in the hearse. They shot him in his neck, he bled out on the ground. Pain is seeing the mother bury her only child. Wow.
I'm living in this world, troubles all around. Trying to build a place to live in, set freedom right now. I'm living in this world, troubles all around. Trying to build a place to live in, come see about me.
Indeed, these MCs need work, or is it only me? I feel like I'm quarantined. Loaded with the mask on before COVID. Watch what you saying, they play your records to decode it. So stay focused, can be your last at any moment. I seen so many people broken, I just think I'm chosen. By God, been down, I rise, they watch. But what is time when teachers need a gun on their side? Students more than 12 killed, black men jails filled. Thinking to myself, this must be a hell feel hot. Riding with my Glock playing Pop Smoke. Outlaw, live my life by a Pac quote. Only God can judge me, pray for better days. Ducking strays and pray I don't become prey. In this living hell can feel the fire blaze. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, I walked up out the flames.
I'm living